Damn, that was good. Wow. Hey guys, welcome back. We're here to do the English reading now. I just finished the Spanish. That was a reading. I'm excited to see what's going to come out for an English message here. I did hear it's a possibility that we'll have an extended for this, so we'll find out. When I was preparing for the reading, I saw that we should start by using the handmade oracles, and I just saw me filling this table here in front of me with all oracle cards first, and then taking the tarot on top of it. I see you, Michelle. I see Janine, Trahib in the house. Who else is here? Put some in the comments. Comments are open to all subscribers. So put some in the comments. Let me know you're here. Who are you? Somebody's always watching me. They don't ever comment nothing. A silent supporter. That's okay. And if anybody's spending their time here lurking, thinking that they're going to cause some sort of upset around here or project any negativity, ooh, you might want to quit that right quick and hurry, because all that negativity shit just goes right back to you. We are blessed, safe, and protected at all times. I see interstellar frequency with us. That's what's up. That's interesting. So, as I started talking about the silent lurkers, right? It made it drop down the count to 0, then 1. Okay, now it's back at 2. It was at 4 when I started talking. So I don't know what that's all about, but we're still here. And I don't care what technological savvy they have to try to mess with somebody and what they doing. Like, that shit ain't gonna stop me. Like, you're not gonna stop me, fool. You will not stop me. We're still gonna be here doing what we do. Might be talking about you. I don't know. I'm just here to deliver a message. And, people like to shoot the messenger. So it's what it is. It's a good thing I was never here for a fucking popularity contest. Although it kind of feels like I'm in one right now. On the Fab 40. I'm still at 5th place, guys, but I don't know. If it's meant for me to get it that way, then I'm going to get it, honey. It doesn't matter which way it comes, but I'm definitely going to make myself available when the opportunity presents itself. And that's because I was guided to. So thank you for continuing to vote for me. I had one person who I know in a lighthearted way. She's, I wouldn't call her, she's somebody I know. She's somebody I know. But she's like, oh, yeah, I'll vote for you. And then she was like, oh, you have to log in with your Facebook. She was so scared of getting scammed that she wouldn't vote for me. I said, okay, no problem. It's all good. And I just thought to myself, some people will not get involved in a good thing for themselves or with others that can connect them with others too, because they're too afraid that things are going to go bad. And then I remembered that was one of the reasons why I never got closer to that person, was because that person has a mentality of constantly looking for stuff to go wrong. And I experienced it twice in her environment. And so I limited my interaction with her. So is that part of the message now? Yeah, I heard, yeah. Where, you're realizing there's a specific interaction that chaos begins to always happen when you're around this person. And they always have chaotic stories to tell. Some people get a kick out of having chaotic, wild-ass stories to tell. They just love to have some chisme. They want to tell the tea. They want to be they want to be the one to brew the tea and spill it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to brew it and spill it. Yeah, time for a tobacco break. I encourage you, if you like to partake of tobacco, that you actually get tobacco, all natural. This is from a native shop. Look for a native smoke shop. Tobacco and water. You didn't hear about the natives having problems that people have from smoking cigarettes. I don't think it's a cigarette. Cigarettes have chemicals. I smoke tobacco. Like all the shamans, mystics, medicine women's, all that. Yeah, that's what I was told. So, yeah, if you're cool with that, stick around. You might be right for this side of town. Okay. So the energy, noticing where certain things are certain ways. Your energy has nothing to do with that. Those two stories had nothing to do in common. Those two stories had shit to do with each other, but me telling them and me living them. Okay, so there's that energy there. Like your energy be a certain type of way. Like this. And then somebody else gets around and boom, shit starts blowing up and happening and breaking and falling and sirens and lights and problems and what the fuck just happened? Oh my God. And it's like what the message I'm hearing is that you have progressively become, I'm getting more surefire and rapid fire with it. Like you're more rapid fire with it. Like they're showing me like a gun range, or it's not even a gun range. It's like a game. You know, like you go to the arcade and they have that one where you stand there and you shoot at all the targets and you knock down the targets or turn off the lights on them, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, right? The shooting gallery. Anyways, but the one that I see is like you walk through it, right? And so life be like that. You're quick draw McGraw. You're quick draw McGraw with that. Like you see it, and it doesn't escape your notice. I heard really they got one shot. The second was just a confirmation. Like the second time you noticed that, I should have been gone the first time. I was right. Okay, I'm out. You're not gonna have another chance to prove to me that I was right the first time I saw this shit. Oh, yes. Interstellar Frequency said, got 12 hours before I can vote again. Okay, thank you so much. Daddy always said, plan for the worst and hope for the best. He's a good soul. Oh, bless your heart. Now, class, let's focus together. If we plan for the worst and hope for the best, where is our focus? If we plan for the worst and hope for the best, I'm so glad this came up. Because a lot of folks' daddy said that. I don't particularly remember my dad saying that. But where's your focus? If you plan for the worst and hope for the best, can you say split focus? And which one is more dominant if you're actually planning for it? Remember, there's levels to this shit, right? Hope, belief, knowing. Do you guys remember? Hope, belief, knowing. So if you're planning for the worst, that sounds like knowing. You're making plans. That's solid. You're knowing that it's going to be the worst. That's what I hear when I hear that statement. And then when you're hoping for the best, that's like, damn, it might be real. It might exist, but I can only hope for it. And stop perpetuating the programming in your own mind. Just stop perpetuating it for yourself. Absolutely. How many years has it been since I quit saying that? Are you going to show me? Because I'm getting like 6 years ago, I had a big conversation about this and it just made so fucking much sense. Yeah, it made so much sense. So let's get some oracle cards. Let's get some oracle messages. What's the oracle messages here? I see us having an after party tonight. Yeah, I do. I do see us having an after party. We're going to pull out some extra tricks there. This landed on the floor next to me, and it says, eventually you will catch up to the arrow you've landed. You shot that arrow a long time ago. Yeah. Hope, belief, knowing comes up. Split focus comes up, which is a cross-current energy. If you have a split focus like that, you are creating your own cross-current of energy because you're saying it's going to maybe happen. I hope it. And when I hear hope, it's like, I hope you have a good day. Yeah, that was triggering for a while, but I have to take it the way people mean it. They want good things to happen for me, and they're hopers. I heard hopers are like nopers and dopers. Like, it just, no. Hope. But then there's so many people and so many things I've read and heard over the years that talk about the importance of hope and the value of hope. But to me, hope looks like, I don't even know about this at all, but I hope it could be. And that is a beginning, especially if you're coming from, hell no, that shit ain't gonna happen. I mean, so there's lower lows you could go. There are definitely way lower lows you could go. That hope is not a low. Hope is still a high. Don't get it twisted. But in that level of high, just like, so yeah, you out of high school, but even in college, there's levels, right? So there's levels to this shit. Hope, belief, and knowing. You got to know you will land those arrows you've launched. What arrow was launched when somebody plans for the worst and hopes for the best? What arrow was launched? Put it in the comments. No, don't put it in the comments. Don't even think about it. Is that the kind of arrow you want to launch? So what kind of arrow does thinking about that make you want to launch? Somewhere out there, somewhere over the rainbow. Yeah, somebody thinks it's somewhere over the rainbow. Somebody's getting over the rainbow? Oh. Whatever that meant to you, I heard it. I said it just the way I heard it. Eventually, you'll catch up to the arrow you've landed. What are you planning for? Where's that arrow going? But how do you develop knowing when you don't know? It's a process. There's no part of it that's wrong, but I mean, there's always a purification to things that equals alignment. Anywhere you find resistance, there's room for adjustment. And we could twerk this shit and make it work this shit. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be all restricted so far away. It's not really possible. This misery is all I see. So this is all I know. How do I be happy? I don't know how to be happy. You mean people just lay there for no reason and just be quiet? Who has time for that? It's from one mess to that mess to the other mess to this problem to that problem to the other situation. And don't even let me lay down, because I can't lay down and get quiet. I lay down and I think about all those problems. Well, damn. And then you wonder why all you see is problems. Who is this person's energy? I know who it is. It's me. I've totally been there. I've totally been that bitch. That's been me. So many years of my life, I was that. And that's why Spirit loves me channeling these messages. And that's why it's part of what I'm here to do, because I'm just telling you my experience, man. And Spirit is like, yeah, but tell that story. Just don't tell no names, or don't tell those details. Just tell this part of that story, because somebody needs to hear that shit right now. And that's why it works. So what are you planning for again? We're going back to that. Okay. And what? And you're going to... I remember when this came through. This came through on a live. When I channeled this message, I was live. I was sitting on the throne, living here. So it was probably about a year ago, maybe, possibly. How long ago was that? How long ago did we channel that message? About 8 months to a year ago? About, just keep walking. You don't shoot the arrow and go the other direction. You shoot the arrow and you go in that direction. And then eventually you catch up with the arrow that you landed. You catch up with the arrow that you landed. I'm looking at this picture over your right shoulder. It looks like an arrow going through a keyhole. Well, let me show you closer. a key going through a keyhole, but the keys say love. So, yeah. Close. And how fitting that you bring it up, though, because it's like love is the key that gets you through that portal. It's following that energy in you that feels like love that helps you get to where the arrow landed. This arrow, why did I just see it like that? They just showed me like military stuff, right? Like it's got a beacon on it, right? So it's sending a signal. It's got a signal. It's emitting. And your heart is in tune with it. Because the arrows are launched from your heart. Whoo, that's some mass programming right there. That's crazy. So Cupid is always shown as one who shoots the arrow. It hits the heart. Boom, now there's love. Okay, but the thing of it is, really, it goes the other way. It's the heart that's shooting the arrows. It's the heart that's shooting the arrows. Hello, it's the heart that's shooting the arrows. So the beacon is attached to the heart. And that's why you be called in that direction. And they're showing me, no, it doesn't always lead you to a pleasant experience, but it will always lead you to a valuable, self-revealing experience on whatever end of the emotional spectrum it falls. It will always take you to more love. And for that, there's gratitude and there's love, and there's nothing greater than that. Authenticity is what allows you to be there, I hear. Authenticity has been coming up huge all for the last, like big time in my head. It's been coming up. Anyways, for the last several hours, nonstop in the last week, really strong. Eventually, you're going to catch up with these arrows that you landed. Let's pull a tarot card to go with that. I was reaching for the grandparents' day, and then I had a doubt. I had a hesitation. What was that? Oh, because you went exactly for what you wanted, but as you put your hand on it, you had a hesitation moment. You had a doubtful moment. Yeah. But you still picked up the deck that you naturally reached for, and that natural reaching is where it's at. So then you say, Melinda says to us, why are you so, why does it have to be that way when that took me to, a great broken heart at the end of the day? Oh, my heart was broke so bad. Had so many ugly experiences. Yeah, but you do remember all the great things you learned during all of those ugly experiences. And would you be the way you are today, knowing what you know today, moving the way you move today, like a fucking spiritual ninja in this? Yes. And if you had not had those experiences, was it something that you would have been able to really just do from watching it, somebody else do it? Because you've seen a lot of people do it. You just didn't pay any attention to it. Okay. So there's that. Let's see, what is this arrow? You landed an arrow. It hit the target. What's the target it hit? The Hierophant. The Hierophant. You wanted to be spiritually in your authority, because you knew that your spirituality was the source of all your physicality. You wanted to make plans to benefit your society, your community, to benefit humanity. You wanted to show people the effects of faith, of spirituality, of benevolence, of compassion, in power, in compassionate use and benevolent use of financial affluence. You wanted to show what that really looked like for yourself, and there was somebody else you wanted to see it. Could have been your children, getting a strong energy in children. You wanted a marriage. You've always wanted to have a long-term married relationship. You wanted to go to college. You always wanted to go to college. You always wanted to work in financing. You always wanted to be a day trader, a banker, investment advisor, a financial broker. I heard a broker. Okay. You always wanted to start your own tradition. You always wanted to make your own traditions. You always wanted to do the right thing, but you realized that the right thing didn't have to be everybody else's right thing. Your right thing didn't have to be everybody else's right thing. You learned that early on. You work a little bit differently than the rest. You had to figure out what was your best, what was the way to do it. Okay, you wanted to do that. You wanted the opportunity to do these different things, and boom, here it is. This is the arrow that you land. This is the target that your arrow lands on. This is Taurus energy. You wanted to make it real. You wanted to make it physical. You wanted to take it from an idea. I heard a shot in the dark. You wanted to take it from a shot in the dark idea and make it real. The future you is looking back to the generations, telling the story of when you knew that eventually you would catch up to the arrows that you'd landed. In other words, you're still in progress. You're still in process. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is like the grandchildren asking, Grandma, what was it like when you were in school? Or do you remember what was mommy's first word? Or can we look at the baby pictures? But this is in the future, okay? Can we look at the memories of when that happened? And I just heard, do you remember when life changed? Okay. That's a mess. That's a hot mess. Hold on, let me prepare for the next one. Yeah, if the sneezing is cool with you and me randomly blowing my nose because I can't stand the snot running down my face and I'm not going to flip that shit back, but I don't want to stop the message, then stick around, okay? If you're cool with that. Let's get another card. Show me more. Clarify this. What else can you show us? Please and thank you. What else can we see? Okay, there's two that came out. I'm going to take them both. Okay, boom and boom. I see what it was is next. What it was. Not gonna cry. I'm not gonna shed no tears. No, I'm not gonna cry. 'Cause you're not worth my tears. Stay cool, cat. Stay cool, cat. Stay cool, cat. This is not worth. You figured out in the past that I can't let them bring me down. I heard, don't let nobody. That's not the key. That's not the tone. That's not the melody even. I haven't heard that song in so long. It's called Don't Let Nobody Get You Down. Is by War. Okay, don't let nobody get you down, because if they do, I'll be around. Okay, don't let nobody get you down. Okay. So why is not gonna cry here and what it was? Show me what it was. Show me what it was. You said I'm gonna keep my head up and I'm gonna keep moving in that direction. I'm gonna keep moving in that direction. When you said that's where I'm going, I don't give a fuck what just happened right here. Like, that shit sucks, but you know what? I'm still going the same way I was going. Oh, you thought breaking my heart was going to fuck me up in life? Wrong answer. That's right. See, Knight of Swords in reverse. I'm not gonna cry. All that shit, all that shit you think you're gonna get me all fucked up in my head? That shit just goes back to you, baby, because I live in love. And I take the love that I give and I just turn it 100% into me. And if you get to see the overflow of that and be next to that and enjoy that experience, that's great. If you don't, that's not my problem. I'm not gonna cry. When you saw the stuff inside of you that was just ugly and rotten and just rotten inside of your own energy, You address that shit and you learn to keep your cool. Because the way I have the card on the table, I have it sideways. So the stay cool cat is sideways, but it's sideways to the left, which is telling me that, it's going to turn clockwise. In other words, in the past, you were trying to learn still to stay cool, cat. Why I need to explain to you why I see the cards the way I do. Somebody, you're really learning to read the cards. Congratulations. That's awesome. What do you see? Put it in the comments, okay? Knight of Swords in reverse. Let me see what I see. It's time to look at this picture better. Oh, yeah. This is like somebody he thought he was going to trip somebody up, and he ended up falling in the water with his immature foolishness. Immaturity. Yeah, all you did was throw yourself out the boat. Why are you doing that? And then I'm hearing Aaliyah, baby, you're so beautiful. Thank you for coming through and visiting us today. Rock the boat, rock the boat, rock the boat. Okay, somebody rocked the boat. The boat was floating just nice. They were floating your boat. You were floating their boat. The boat was floating, honey. Y'all was both floating the boat. The boat was floating real nice, and then boom. Dun, 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 dun. Somebody made a decision, and whatever came out, it was just foolishness. Now your ass is sitting in the water. Why? Why you want to go and do that, love, huh? Now, why you want to go and do that? Okay, that's what I heard. What it will be. Let's see what it will be. It says, be good, do good, feel good. Ho'oponopono is a traditional Hawaiian practice of reconciliation and forgiveness. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. Ho'oponopono. This is a wonderful releasing statement, energy, invocation, spell, incantation. It's beautiful. Affirmation. It's beautiful because it's free and it's releasing. It's releasing. Okay. Show me why is Ho'oponopono coming there in what it will be. Because of the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, talent, and recognition. So there's a situation you decided you weren't going to cry over it. Well, what's going to happen is I see a reconciliation. I see eventual. So you had a certain plan. You knew when you wanted it. You knew when you wanted it. That didn't necessarily come out the way that you hoped it would. Somebody got their ass thrown off the boat. They fell off the boat. They jumped out the boat, whatever. You decided, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to shed no tears. No, I'm not going to cry. And so, you just kept on moving forward. Yeah. If you save yourself for marriage, you're a bore. If you don't save yourself for marriage, you're a horrible person. If you won't have a drink, then you're a prude. But they'll call you a drunk soon as you have the first one. If you can't lose weight, then you're just fat. But if you lose too much, then you're on crack. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. So you might as well just do whatever you want. So kiss lots of boys, kiss lots of girls. Okay, whatever. That's the song. It's like you follow your arrow, okay? Let me see how they go. Roll up a joint or don't. Just follow your arrow wherever it points. Yeah, follow your arrow wherever it points. That was off key. Anyways, I haven't heard that song in forever. Haven't been to karaoke in forever. Eventually, you'll catch up to the arrow you've landed. Okay, yes. So follow your arrow. That's where you're at right now. This is in you right now. Follow your arrow. Doesn't matter what they're gonna say. No matter what you do, they're gonna have some shit to say. So follow your arrow. Don't cry about it. Stay cool, cat. Don't lose your cool. And keep on following your arrow, because whatever you saw coming is healed, and now things build up. You're recognized. People want to work with you. There's cooperation available. This is teamwork, team building. This is working together to accomplish a common goal. This is finding that you finally have some extra. Okay, there's some extra. It's not so much extra that you're like, I mean, I don't know how your emotional response is to it, but most people are like, oh, that's just a little bit extra, is what a lot of people would say. But it doesn't matter. It's extra. It's an extra cooperative. It's like there's more helping hands available than what we needed. Oh my God, so many of you guys showed up. We just got that done so fast because you guys all showed up. Oh my gosh, you all showed up. We got that done like that. It was just done so fast. Oh, it was just done so fast because we had more helping hands on deck than needed, because everybody cooperates. That's what I see coming up. There's a reconciliation, a reconciling of differences, a reconciling of a group of talented individuals who work great together, a cooperative energy in an existing situation, regardless of how many people are involved in it, a family that's in flow together, a business, and everybody who's in that place is in a harmony and sync. Everybody's working together. Everybody's echando ganas, man. They're giving it their all. They're bringing their best thing to the table, and they're there for it. Yeah. The bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. These changes are beneficial. They are in your favor. They are what you have earned. What you put out comes back to you. If you wish that they be silenced, if you wish that they be ghosted, if you wish that they be gone, if you wish that they have difficulties, if you wish that they have luck, if you wish that they have blessings, if you wish that they have connection and awareness and love and peace and happiness, what you put out comes back to you. Okay, what's over here? The blank card. I put it back. Okay, boom, criticism of others only helps hold them in that place and always comes home to roost. Totally the energy of what you put out comes back to you. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. Criticism of others only helps hold them in that place and always comes home to roost. Maybe somebody was criticizing you, but you're not going to cry. So I'm going to pull from my little bag of letters. And there's other little crystals in there, and they started talking to me. These are all just plastic, though, but they wanted to come on the show, so here they are. So let's see. It could be initials. It could be, I don't know. You could get something out of it, put it all together. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna give them to you what I got, and then I'll channel the messages from these clear ones, which is interesting. So I have 2 and 2. The reason why so there's little ones and big ones. I got 2 little ones and 2 bigger ones for a total of 4, which is talking to me saying cooperation energy, 2 cooperative energies. It's also giving me the energy of like new beginnings. They go long term. Okay. This is like hitting a launch pad, landing on the runway. It's those kinds of energies, okay? And then I intuitively heard, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Maybe you felt rejected in the past in some way where you come out in front of the public and now you can handle being seen by the public. Like, they just gave me that cut in real quick. That might have just been personal for me, but I don't think so. It feels like you two have been trained by spirit to get comfortable doing your arts, performing, or whatever is your, what's your jazz, baby? What you do? Put it in the comments. Let me know what you do. I know we have different ones that do different things. So definitely put it in the comments. If you have a business, rep your business in the comments. Let them know how to get in communication with you. If you have something that anybody could have a need for, I don't know, put it in. I don't care. Put it in the comments, baby. We all about that business. I don't know why I don't be remembering this stuff. Like other stuff that I don't be remembering when I read. Happy birthday, happy anniversary. I apologize for their death anniversary. Oh, but that's not my fault. I don't need to apologize for that. Who would do that anyways? Happy Memorial Day? I don't know. Happy holiday. It's somebody something every day. Happy day to you. Okay. I don't always remember all those things. I'm so concerned with getting these messages. What are these letters? Why did that need to come up? That just needed to come up right now. Okay. T, K, M, as in Michael. E, we have the heart, and we have X, A, and U. I see intuitively ox, the ox cord. I see the ox cord. I see Kemet, even though I don't have all those. Okay, so Kemet, I'm getting the energy of Kemet. I see an ox cord, and I see the heart. The little heart is so cute. It's a little tiny heart. Okay. So what else do I have? Make, take. These are supposed to be initials, letters of importance. Okay. I see a tux. And I see the word weak with that M. When the M is upside down, there's weakness, and that's a personal message. Okay. All right. So, and the X, somebody's X. Okay. We have the letters here for mate and Kate. I see Kate. I see cat. Okay. I see Tao. I see Ma'at. Okay. I see Ute, U-T-E, and then I see cute. And then I see mute, somebody who does not speak. Yes. Okay, I see that as well. And then I see exam. So there's a test. Okay, there's a test, exam. And Texas, the state of Texas. I see Texas here. Okay. And I'm also, Tex-Mex. I see Tex-Mex. And I just saw Mexicali. Okay. All right. So we're going to continue this for members only. For members only, we're going to use the runes. I'm going to get my bobble bag out, and we're going to pass with another deck of cards. I'll see you over there in just a minute. Go ahead and go to the community tab. Refresh. I'm going to leave these ones that I just pulled out, these beads, up here in case they want to say some more in the extended for our members. I'm so excited to do the members only with you. I wanted to go live earlier. I was going to start with the Spanish, but I got called to work early. It was a long day. By the time I came home, I just wanted to lay in bed. Honestly, I thought I was going to sleep a long time ago, but I just laid there for a couple hours, and that recharged me. And then I was like, oh, it's time to record. Okay, here I go. So here we are. I'll see you all in the after party. If it's not for you, that's cool. I'll see you next time on the next live I produce here. Thank you for the growth on the channel, your likes, your subscribes. Go vote for me. It's on the community tab. Thank you, because there's like a real prize of $40,000. It's a 2-page magazine spread, and it's a spacation. And oh yeah, mommy deserves that. So do grandma. So do the teenager in my heart and everything else. All right, until next time, I'll see you later, baby, and I'll catch y'all members on the flip.